Hi everybody, Watchtower Geeks. This is Geek Jason, and
Geek Ed or Lie, whichever one you want to call me.
so Big Bang Theory just announced that this is their last season, and they're coming to a close. I think it's after 12 seasons this will be, which is a lot.
Especially for today's TV. Most sitcoms
Oh, yeah.
don't last that long in today's television.
No, for multiple reasons. But actually, most geek or nerd related stuff doesn't last long. Even the original Star Trek series didn't even last that long. So we just wanted to find out what you guys all felt of that. I personally am bummed to see it go, but a lot of people in the comments are like, well, it's about time. Other people are like, no, they're freaking out about it. I'm a faithful watcher of the show. You were. How did you, where you currently stand on watching that show?
I pick up episodes once in a while now just to see what's going on, and I still enjoy it, but week in and week out the stories got a little repetitive. I think that's where most of the comments of it's about time are coming from. It was nice to see that they, got almost all the geeks pretty much hooked up with a girl, so it wasn't the typical,
So it wasn't true to life?
Right. Wasn't like, the guys in the beginning where they were all afraid of girls and stuff like that. So that was nice to see. But after a while, it just became the same redundant relationship issues and things like that with, Penny and Leonard and, same things going on with Sheldon and his woman.
I'm of a different opinion. I thought they did a really good job of not being redundant, and some of the redundant issues that they did, they always put an interesting twist on it. But again, yeah, I've heard the same complaint about it. But regardless of your view on it, it definitely had a big impact on the popularity of nerds and geeks in today's culture, for sure.
I remember when the show first started, I didn't see the first episode because I was working at nighttime, and that the first time started, and my wife was like, "You got to watch this show." So she had, DVR'd it or whatever, and I watched it. And I was like, "Holy cow! There's a statue of Green Lantern. Holy cow! There's the Flash."
And all the references were perfect. They always had. They weren't screwing up just making these references to make a reference. They usually had it dead on. Although I am jealous of all of the belt buckles.
Yes.
Nintendo controller belt buckle and all that Howard had. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Howard had some awesome belt buckles.
Yeah.
And Leonard and Sheldon had a whole bunch of awesome collectibles. My favorite episode was probably when they bought the time machine from the old movie.
In the toy Spock.
Yeah.
On there.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. And the fact that Leonard Nimoy was on there.
Stan Lee was on there.
Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Even Stephen Hawking.
Yep.
And then this recent one, Mark Hamill. He just did the last season finale.
Yep. Wasn't Lou Ferrigno on an episode? I think
so. There's been so many on there, it's hard to keep track of all the...
I was always jealous of the comic book store downstairs, or not downstairs, but in the bottom of whatever building it was in New York City. That was always awesome. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
They don't have comic book shops like that anymore.
No, they don't. Will Wheaton was a regular on there. I think, honestly, for Will Wheaton, he was despised by a lot of geeks.
Mm-hmm.
And he was liked by a lot, too. I follow him on other social media platforms, and... he got a bad rep for Star Trek.
Deep Space Nine, right?
Or was it Next Generation?
Next Generation, yeah.
But this is almost like a redeeming factor for him, because him being on here was, playing himself.
Yeah, playing himself, and also still being kind of like angry towards his fan base.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun to see.
Still being arrogant, even though he wasn't really that big of a star anymore, was awesome too. Yeah.
So, anyways, let us know what you guys think of the last season of Big Bang Theory coming up in the comments. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for a couple more videos coming up over the next week.